For those of you who don't know me, my name is Don Melville. I am the Vice President of Panther Leather Levi. I am your 2015 Southeast Leather Boy. So, thank you. It was very quickly decided, the family very quickly decided after Alan's death that there would be two services. One to say goodbye and for the family, and then one for his real family, his leather of choice, his leather brothers and sisters, to come forward and do it how we do it. So with some of his favorite things, food, cocktails,
boys getting hit the nuts.
Boys getting hit the nuts, that's what was going on up here, that's why we're late.
Don't you hold up, flip flops.
Lots of bare chests.
Flip-flops.
No flip-flops.
Where's the linen?
And a little later on, some wonderful kink and play and everything that makes us leather men and women and dirty little fuckers. This is an uncensored evening. In just a few minutes, we're going to ask folks if they'd like to come up and share a favorite story or a tale about Sir Alan. I'm going to get it started off because I have a great little story to tell. Yes. You know your story.
Another cocktail.
I met Sir Alan years ago when he was just Alan. So, as an acquaintance, and we would pop in and see each other from time to time at AIDS walks and at gay pride and here and there, I would always pick on Alan and say, "My God, are you going to grow another ab today?" The first time I met him, he shook my hand and gave me a big bear hug, and ever since I never shook his hand again. It was always a hug and a bite on the neck. As I learned to love Alan and grew to know him, Nitro came into his picture, and Nitro was a friend of mine almost as long as him, so I watched their relationship grow and knew him as Sir Alan, then Daddy, and for the last few years as my brother. So he was family to me. So, but on to the story. So I've been a Panther for 4.5 years or so, something like that. So Sir Alan and Nitro had been after me to come in and join and kind of re-explore my leather side. And there was some leadership before there in the Panthers. It kind of had this little rule that you had to be fucked by the president of the club. So, you know the story. So I am at the president of the club at the time I didn't want to get fucked by. So, sorry, Brian. Our current president didn't know about the rules. So I'm over at Alan and Nitro's apartment, and we're having a little meeting. We had a few cigars and some cocktails, and we were playing in the pool. There you go, he's remembering now. So Alan has me cornered in the pool doing this little nibble on the neck thing, and I just kind of look at him after a few drinks, and I'm like, this will never, ever, ever happen. He's like, what are you talking about, boy? I said, you will never, ever, ever fuck me because I'm not going to be a Panther for you to fuck me. And he's like, all right, and just kind of backs up. So we go upstairs to have a little more chat, another drink, and we towel off, and here comes Alan walking across the living room naked with that big old clock flopping from thigh to thigh. And I'm just saying, what the fuck did I just do? And in the years ever since, when we would embrace, Alan would come in and bury those teeth into my neck and just whisper, never, ever, ever. He's truly, truly, truly my brother. So we're going to do a little something here. One of Sir Alan's favorite cocktails or jello shooters was a Washington apple. So the Panthers are kind of participating, just something Panther-wise. These are apparently reusable, and I could use them for J-Lube later. So. Thank you for that medical. They came from the hospital. So we're going to have a shooter, then we're going to invite our eldest Panther and most long-winded Panther up to speak for a few minutes.
But I will put the cat back. Not really killing.
And then we'll invite you all to come up and say a few words. So please join us in a toast to Sir Alan.
Yes, take the cat off.
Make sure you take the cap off.
Don doesn't need to.
Look at this.
Whoa. Okay, who wants my car keys now? I ain't